Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Linson again, and I would like to wish everyone out there in Interland a very happy and safe Mother's Day, because we always get one, and we must cherish and love our mothers. Now, in celebration of today, I decided to don one of my favorite outfits. Now, you might be asking yourself, what does this have to do with Mother's Day? Wouldn't it be kind of offensive to have it on during Mother's Day, especially when you don't know any Chinese mothers or anything like that? Well, it just so happened that this shirt top was actually made by my own mother. And I have a pair of pants for it too. I don't know where they are right now, but they're red, so that goes good with the Chinese orientation and love of that color. So so she's always with me in my heart and in my clothing and stuff like that. And I will be showing off something very special that she made me for in celebration of Independence Day, July 4th and whatnot. So, in celebration of Mother's Day for 2024, I decided to, watch this movie, Mommie, Dearest. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a wire here with me, which I'll get more into that later on, but goddamn. Now, if anyone actually saw this movie, they would understand why I say that. Because, as the little girl in the movie says, Meryl Hubble says, Jesus Christ. Now, before I get into talking about the movie proper, I should point out that the DVD is fine. It's got a picture of Faye Dunaway as Joan Crawford in here. But I'll ask you, how many DVDs you know or have possession of that have these cloths on the side of it? If you don't know they're there, it can be quite a little challenge to open these up. You might break it off like I did for the moment. But this is a DVD of Faye Dunaway as Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford was way before my time, way before my father's time, and she was like an old school Hollywood actress. Very glamorous, very well-to-do, very proper. But in this movie, which, to be honest with you, I don't know how true and accurate this is, but based on this movie, I would say she's a monster. I don't know whether they call her a psychopath or a sociopath, but she's she makes the Joker look like a sane person and a moral citizen and parent. Because if it isn't any indication of what's gonna come out of it, it's gonna be quite the ride. Let's put it that way. It'll be quite the ride. And oh boy. So this is like in the time of the 30s and 40s, when Faye Dunaway, when Joan Crawford was big into making movies and like really popular. Like she says, she's Hollywood royalty, and that was before all the CGI and bad acting and whatnot was really a popular thing. Although they portray her as being a poor actress, over actor and all that. Which, you know what? In this movie, she is a pretty bad actress. She's, at least in front of TV cameras and whatnot. But she starts to slip in her domination over the box office because they portray her as getting kind of older and kind of not really being in favor with all the fans of that age. And like when you're an actress in Hollywood even today, you start to get like young and pretty and all that stuff. But then as you get older, the acting roles start drying up, so that you become like typecast like witches or like old mothers or like moms or grandmothers or whatnot. So so you go from being this lush, beautiful star and stuff like that, with like gobs and gobs of roles and like beautiful heroines and all that stuff coming in, to do your job right. But then as you get older, you tend to get less and less of those roles and more like into the typical older women roles, like I said, like witches, mothers, grandmothers, etc., etc. So she could see this right away. She could see this, and she talked to a lawyer about it. And so, in the past, she had like about 7 miscarriages for babies in a natural way. So she thought, let me get more popular with my fan base and with the media as a whole. So I'm gonna appear to be charitable. Again, there's the whole fake nice person looking for good way to boost public image, much like me and certain other people. So they show her and stuff, wanting to adopt a baby just for the reason of looking better for the populace, looking better for the camera in front of the camera and stuff. Now, this is the complete opposite of a good reason to have children, to look good for the public persona. You want to have children because you love kids, but you want to have more kids. You want to increase the population of the earth. You want to share your love with other people. You want to carry on your genes, for example, or you want to have someone with your name on them, which may or may not be the best way to be the best of things for that. But so you don't do it to become popular with your fans. You don't do it to make yourself look good either for anybody. Miss Crawford took a lot of approach to make herself look good. And boy, is it she's the poster child for why mothers should not become, why not all women are suitable to be mothers, as will be discussed shortly. Now, I should point out that not to badmouth anybody or anything, but in this cover, it just show a picture of Joan Crawford with like fake drawn eyebrows. Now, normally I don't like that people or women. See, they even got it on the back cover. That's supposed to be like a scene from the movie. Now, normally I don't like that on women because it looks too much fake. Too fake and stuff. But in this movie, it portrays her as being like you said, a fake person. Fake, she puts on this facade of being a nice person, but in reality, she's, yeah, I'll get into that later on too. But, at first, the lawyer doesn't want to give her the baby because there's a lot of complications and stuff about having a baby and you're a single mother, even though she's fabulously rich and all that stuff. So, there. So then she gets the baby through legal loopholes and stuff. He had to call in a lot of favors, and he even said that the baby was expensive. That he had to call in a lot of favors. Now, to me, if I were adopted, I wouldn't want anyone to know that I was expensive. That just tells me, I'm unwanted. Someone paid a lot of money for me. It sounds like a black market organ donor type thing, like that. Like, hey, I'll give you $100 for it, like the pancreas, or $1,000 for the brain or whatever, the abnormal brain, that type of thing. And it seems kind of strange, especially when Joan Crawford adopts another kid. Now, the first kid is named Christina. That's fine. But then you got the other kid named Christopher. What the other one good if she adopted a third child, it would be called Jesus or Jesus or something like that. So anyway, they show her they along with the cameras and stuff. And when she adopts the second kid, it said that they were unwanted, and that she wanted to adopt all the unwanted children and give them a happy home. Now, when it comes to adoption, that kind of thing is like one of unspoken rules, unspoken things, that they're unwanted, so they're put up for adoption by their parents and stuff. But you don't actually say that on TV. Say like, oh boy, like it's like like for example, how should I put this? Like I don't know, this guy got a lot of he's packed in the junk department. You don't actually see that on TV. You can just infer it by his muscular build and his height and all that stuff. So you don't actually have to say that that all these children that are up for adoption are unwanted. It sounds too profane or too perverse for regular conversation, especially on TV. But they make a big deal of it. Say, oh, Joan, you're so terrible, you're so nice, you're so this, and so that. Meanwhile, no, I don't know if this is on purpose or I think it's coincidental that she has in this movie, Joan Crawford, Faye Dunaway, they have her with you call like her hair is in the same style as a Nurse Ratched of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest fame. And we all know that she's bad in that movie. So in this one, they portray Joan Crawford as that, with the haircut, with the eyebrows and stuff. And they portray her as much worse than Miss Ratched. For example, Nurse Ratched is more quiet, more subdued as a villain in the movie. But in this one, she puts on the persona of a nice person to the camera and the public. But in the other one, in private, in front of Christina and her son Christopher, she is the devil incarnate. That's the best way I could put it. The devil incarnate. She's lustful, she's greedy, she's just a nightmare. Now, we can see this in the beginning when they show this scene in the thing over here, in the birthday scene for the little girl Christina, in which she's the little girl has opened up a present, her birthday present, by all of her guests, and they do it for the camera, and she's like, okay, I want to go open up my present now. So the photographer says, okay, you can do it now. So then Joan's all ready to take the picture with the present, opening them and getting surprised and stuff like that. You know, typical Kardashian reality TV show stuff. But then she said, "Oh, Mommy, I got grassing on my new dress, on my new white dress." Then she said, "Don't worry about it, honey. Don't worry, it won't show up on the camera and stuff." To which the guy says, "It might show up on camera." So then the little girl has to go over to go back in the house and get the nanny to fix it up better for her. I don't know how they did that in the past, but she did it. She was doing that. So she's like, "Okay, honey, go get your stuff ready and get pretty again for us, for the cameras." Now you could see that she put this she didn't like being told no by the little girl and by the photographer and whatnot. But because she was in front of people, and a large group of people at that, she was like, okay, I'll let you go. And she was subdued, but you could see that her boiling point was almost reached. You know, in aggravation and frustration. So then in the next major portion of it, the kid's going swimming in a big giant luxurious pool with the lawyer guy there. I think it's implied that they had a romantic relationship, but I'm not gonna say for definite. But anyway, she's like do it, you know, dive better next time. Dive better next time into the pool. You know, use your knees and use your back or whatever. I'm not a diver, so I don't know. I mean, like the little girl says, she's tired. You know, she doesn't want to do it anymore. And even the guy is saying, you know, give the kid a break. You know, she's been doing this now for like a couple hours now. Let her take a little rest. You know, And did I mention that the little girl in there, Mara Hubble, did a wonderful job in playing the kid, Christina, as a little kid, with all the emotion and stuff she had to go through and all that. With Diana Scarwood, she plays Christina as like an adult or a teenager and adult. And I don't know, I think she's a little bit more wooden than the little girl, because she's more of either that or she was trying to show that her emotion was literally beaten out of her by one of these. So anyway, the guy is saying to her, give the kid a break and all that stuff from diving and all that stuff and swimming. She's tired, she's cranky, she's whatever. And then Miss Crawford says, but she gotta be perfect to take over my role as being at Queen of the Silver Screen and stuff, or the little small screen. And this is kind of like a projection, that they want their children to be what they cannot be, perfect in every way, shape, and form. So, after she was all tired out with a break or anything, she races with her kid in the pool swimming. Now, this is kind of disturbing too, because you got Joe Crawford over there, all rested, all pretty and stuff, going into the pool and raising her daughter. Of course she's gonna win, the races, because she's bigger, more powerful, and she doesn't have a rest break. She had all the rest she could want. Lounging around and do whatever. Drinking whatever tonic she has. Which, by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but one of my little pet peeves is that when they have a little girl, a little underage girl, serving drinks for mommy or daddy, being a professional bartender to these people. Now, having a little girl around alcohol or drinks is bad enough, but to have them serving them and being perfect and all that, it's just more than can be bared, for me at least. I know someone that personally does that. Says, get mommy a beer. The little girl, like 10 or whatever years old she was at the time, like, you're so lazy that you just have the little girl give you a beer when you're perfectly capable of getting your own beer. So anyway, she races the girl. Of course, she gives a little bit of a head start. And she says, I'm tired, mommy. Let me stop. Let me take a break. So she says, no, you gotta be perfect. Gotta be perfect in every way. And even when the lawyer guy is going away, do whatever his job was, she says, she looks back on the kid and says, did I make a mistake? Did I give this woman something that she doesn't deserve it? And then he goes to feel sorry for the poor kid. Because, she is being really rough on the kid. Having them re-slept in the pool and stuff. So, then later on, there was a big fight with Joan Crawford and the kid. And with Joan Crawford and the guy, in which she throws the alcohol at him. Now, that's like a big insult for those of you who don't know. So, she like, she like, he gets really pissed and then walks out from the job and like representing her in court and whatnot. So it's Crawford. It's like she's very not gonna say passive, but she's very she's got like an anger issue, of course, but because he's a big man and stuff, a more powerful man and stuff, and all put together, she can't do that much to him. So she isn't really that angry with him. With the little girl on her head, oh boy. And almost the entire runtime of the movie basically highlights of the abuse that this woman pushed her adopted daughter through. And the son is just there watching. Case in point. one time, she's actually eating a piece of meat that she had her housekeeper prepare for them. And I like my meat kind of pink in the middle. But the steak was raw. Almost raw. She couldn't let it rare, but it was definitely very much near steak tartare, which is completely raw. And the little girl wouldn't even touch it because there was so much red juice that came out of it. And the mother said, don't you're not leaving this table until you eat the whole thing. Sure enough, she didn't eat the whole thing. So the mother said, "You will sit here and you will eat it." The day goes by, and she's still there sitting there in front of the plate. Very good, holding out there. I would think that after an hour, 2 or 3, the steak would be not eatable, not edible. So then she said, "Put it in the fridge, and then I'll get to you when I get back." So then she does that. So then she has the little girl march up and eat it from the inside of the what do you call it, the room. So then Miss Crawford takes it away and puts it back in the fridge and tells the little girl the next morning you will eat for breakfast. Well, why did everything gotta be a trial for this little brat that explode all the time and all that stuff? So then she gives it to the little girl, and while the kid and the housekeeper are eating like the trios and stuff, the little girl just sits in, doesn't eat anything. To which Joan is then not. It says, okay, throw it out, but you will not be eating anything else for a while now. So, this is kind of a thing that little kids do, that something they don't want to eat it. But I won't eat that sick even if I was starving. So, yeah. She was saying that, you need the vitamins and stuff, but she already had the vitamins. Now, with Joan, whenever she's happy, we gotta watch out because one little thing can turn into a happy, go-lucky person to being this. I'll get to that in a minute. Now, the thing is that with this, they show that Joan Crawford like trying to win an award for something. Like, he's trying to get a role for some movie or something. So then she go over to tell her daughter that she won that she was on the phone and she got the award for something. Or she got the movie role for something big. So then she's like, then she goes upstairs and the little girl is playing around with with her makeup, with the mama's makeup. And like all little girls do at one point or another, they play with mama's makeup, they play with her jewelry, her clothing, want to be like mama. So she's over there in front of the mirror, in front of a big vanity mirror with like 3 different pieces and stuff, all decked out in jewelry and makeup and all that. And Joan Crawford said, you messed up my stuff. You are not perfect. I'm trying to make you perfect into perfection. Women don't do that. You're making fun of me. You're making fun of me because I'm insecure. And then she takes the comb and then she brushes very violently the little girl's hair. And the girl is crying and all that stuff. And she says, Mommy, I wouldn't make it for you. Please don't do this. You will be perfect. And then she goes in, she cuts off all of her hair and makes it into a royal mess as punishment for playing around with her jewelry and stuff. Now, speaking from someone personally with long hair at one point, I can easily say that shit hurts. Just doing a comb gently, getting all knots out and all that. It hurts like hell. But to have someone forcefully do it like that, and to be constantly chastising you about it, is really, really horrid. And to cut off like that, almost like a raping type of thing, being forced down and that kind of thing is it's horrid, especially for your mother and someone that's supposed to love you and all that stuff. Especially because she's supposed to be the adopted mother. Taking someone that isn't your own kid, your own biological kid, and make them do all this stuff and show them love. It's not. It's even more gruesome. So anyway, they show her doing it, and and she eventually takes care of it and stuff. And another incident, this one, I think that this is like the last thing that we actually see of them when Christina is still a little child, unable to defend herself against her monstrous mother. She is listening to the radio with Christopher and with some other guy and with the housekeeper, and listening to over the I guess the Academy Awards on the radio. So she's over there. Oh God, I hope I win. Please let me win this. And they're like, yeah, we won it. We're happy. We're so joyous and all this. But then, when when the girl says, yeah, you won this, Mommy. You won this, Mommy. And she goes up to the room to go see her. And then she's like, look at this bathroom. look at this closet. I told you no wire hangers. And it's like, dude, it's just a hanger. My best guess is that with wire hanger, it's like seen as more trashy and more lower class than a wooden hanger. Then she says, I give you all these $300 dresses to wear. You put it on this belt. So then she starts throwing the dresses over on the floor everywhere and rips them up and stuff. And then she turned to Christina and says, get out of filthy bed of yours. And then she actually beat the crap out of her with the hanger. Now, from the way the original camera angle is set up, it looks like a unit just smacking the furniture at the bed. But then we actually another camera angle where she's actually coming in contact with the girl on her backside. And the pool was another episode where she smacked the girl's rump, but she hits her on her back. And she goes into the bathroom and she's like, this bathroom is filthy. But the maid said that it would clean. The little girl said, I think you call this clean with the thing on it. You call this clean? It's filthy. Where the girl said, but how do you want me to make it clean, Mommy, dearest? So she said, I want you to clean it right now. We're gonna clean together because you are a filthy child and ungrateful little brat. And she originally she got rid of her dolls and stuff. Which, by the way, she said in a magazine once that the little girl would be getting birthday gifts, and then on the birthday she would give away, what she didn't want to charity. This is really weird because I know that giving away toys and stuff is important. Giving away to kids all that sort of thing itself. It's kind of important to bring up good, noble children. But you don't do that on the day that on the birthday of the day. You don't do that on the current birthday. You wait until maybe next birthday or, year after that. When the kid, when the kid, is done with the toys, because the toys are fresh in their head, so she ends up, saying, we'll keep this toy because you like it the best, and the other one go away. So, all for publicity's sake. The little guy says, let's keep this necklace, this bracelet too, from me, from Uncle, whatever my name is. So then it's like, okay, we'll make an exception this one time and stuff. Meanwhile, I don't see her doing that either. I don't see her giving away her toys or her clothing or her whatever else to somebody else for charity purposes. It's always the kid. The kids give her dolls or toys or stuff or her schooling later in the movie. So at one point she also makes the toys disappear because she wants revenge on the kids for making fun of her and stuff. Or what she thinks of making fun of her. for being too noisy with her brother, playing in the yard and stuff. She said the toy, be nice, be good to mommy. She needs to rest and stuff. Meanwhile, she's being a pampered little bitch, the mother. And she says, oh God Almighty, let me just get some nice shut eye. She's still a horrible monster, and she has the little girl give her breakfast in bed after she takes away her toys and dumps them, I guess. So anyway, which she calls her babies. Her babies are a more personalized method of talking about dolls, I guess. So anyway, they show her covered in, I guess, baby powder in the bathroom scene after she gets whipped by Granny. Lower class wire hanger. So then she's like covered in baby powder and stuff. Even the brother in some wear harness said to the little girl, well, I'll help you clean up. So then the girl says, no, Mommy will kill me if I get help. If she finds out about it, she'll kill me. It's her crying and stuff. And she's like, God damn, she said, Jesus Christ. And this shows how young Crawford likes to take out her anger on people that are powerless to do anything about it. If I was a little boy in this, and when they were fighting and stuff, I would have said something. I would have protected my sister against that monster of a woman. And then there's this other time where she's cutting roses because her house is being closed. She's cutting roses to try and make the property, I guess, uglier for prospective buyers. And she is cutting these roses, and she had the little girl and the kid and the other guy, Christopher, helping her out with cleaning the place. And then she's like, Christine, go me an axe. So I cut down this horrible tree that we got growing there. So it's funny that she's like very cautious in getting this axe, because I would be too. I'd be like, it's not me so deranged that she would use this against me too. So she very carefully gets the axe, which in and of itself is very odd to see a little kid with the height of, say this, getting an axe. But yeah, she does give it the axe. She cuts on the tree, which could be a spell of her dwindling sanity, because while she's doing this, she's cutting down the tree and she's chopping it down with like a real fancy ball gown on and fancy hairstyle on her hair, and it's kind of disturbing. So timber. Now, right after the scene with the no wire hangers thing and the pot and the bathroom part. Joan Rivers is having Joan Rivers. Joan Crawford is over there having a little bit of a suction thing with somebody else over there. And you think that she would lock the door. But it's funny because she sends the little girl out to make a gin and tonic or something like that. And I erased his house. I don't like that. So then Joe, the little girl, walks in on them, before she get naked and stuff. And she doesn't like this because it was like her interrupting her on purpose. So afterwards, she doesn't get pissed off, which is unusual. And she goes over and she tells the kid, listen, we're going to boarding school. You're too much to handle here now. So she drives her to boarding school, even though the kid did nothing wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything evil or curse or anything like that. But she said, we will love it here. You'll love it here. To which the little girl says, but I want to stay home with Mommy. Now, if I would do it with that mother that was always drinking and a horrible person, I want to get the fuck out of there. Luckily I didn't, but still, I would like to get the fuck out of that household. So, we cut to a few years later where Diana's Carlisle becomes the new adult version of Christina. Maybe in the teenage form. She goes back to the mother, and at one point she says, "Oh, we're broke. We can't afford any more boarding school for you." They're familiar with too many uppity notions, and making you more rebellious than you used to be. It's okay, Mom. We'll buy. I'll take a work straight job and stuff. Now, up until this point, I guess that she was giving her like tuition money for this boarding school. But then, during a drunken night, with maybe with drugs and stuff, the drunk Crawford is over there, passed out on the couch, and Christina goes up to her and she says, "Mother, are you right? Mommy, are you right?" Which, but until this point, I never saw Mommy written out with MOMMIE, so we will Y. But in this one, I guess it did Mommy. So anyway, she goes, Mommy, are you okay there? Come on, get up. So she went to the housekeeper and got her, and she said, she gets help in getting the mother up to bed. Now, it's funny because she said that we can't afford boarding school for you anymore. We're broke. We don't have any money to send on luxury like that. But, one thing that Christina notices is that all the packages for her mother are like expensive shoes, expensive gowns, which I'm sure cost pretty penny, at least $100 a piece. So she was lying to her to get her to come back home so that she could torture her with more stuff. And she's like, when the girl ends up like most girls do, getting attracted to a boy, and this prestigious boarding school. So they are caught red-handed before anything really happens. You don't see any nudity from that. So she's brought into the principal's office, and then the woman, the matriarch, says, they were caught doing this in one of the stables. And then she said, my little girl is becoming a tramp and all this stuff. And so the matriarch of the place is like, it's not so bad. It was innocent. She didn't do anything wrong. It's a normal thing for a person to do it. Oh, she even did it. Joan Crawford even was a little tramp herself with a guy. That's what led her to sending Christine out so much. So she didn't like this. You would think that the matriarch would be more harsher for this, but nope. She's like, you're overreacting, Mrs. Crawford. And then she says, you're underreacting to it, bitch. This place used to have a good reputation and stuff. So and she's like, I'm gonna take my daughter and take her home now. Looking for any excuse to send her home and punish her some more. So then the girl gets sent back home to her, kicking and screaming. So then she's like, now listen, Christina, Mommie has a very important thing with the reporter from Red Book, something like that. Do not bother us. So the girl says to her, okay, I want mommy dearest. So then the reporter comes over, and then it's like talking to her, and she's, how do you Mrs. whatever her name was, Miss Report Lady, pleasure to meet you. And she said, oh, you could go down, Chrissy. You could go now. So the little girl sits over there and talks a little more. And then she's like, oh, don't worry. Christina was expelled from the boarding school. She said, that's a lie. And you know it. So it was a lie. Christina wasn't really expelled. She was put on probation for her act. Nothing physical happened. Just making out. So then she said, don't talk back to me immediately. Get out of here. Go to the other room. So they go into the other room together. Now, this is a really stupid idea for Joan Crawford to do this. Because the reporter sitting at the dining table, just minding their own business, doing whatever. And then she's like, they go into the other room there with no separations for the room, by the wall or anything. So everything that goes on in that room, the reporter can hear fine and dandy. And the way that Joan Crawford screams is like you could hear, even if the words weren't there, you could hear her from a mile away with those pipes. And she's like, why did you lie about that? Oh, for a reporter and stuff. And then she goes into, this is a good deadpan thing by Diana. She says, why did you adopt me? Why did you adopt me? She said, for publicity, darling, publicity. Now, I could just hear the reporter typing on a little typewriter and stuff or writing down on a notepad. And Joan Crawford is a whole mother and this and that. So then she's like, then those words that spoken between Christina and Joan Crawford, and then she like whack right across the face. And Christina like, why did you adopt me? And so Joan takes another whack at her again. And she realizes that she can't boss her around like she was as a little kid. And then she's like, I am the ruler of this household and blah 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 and this and that. So she's like, you know, you will obey me and stuff like that. And Christian said, no, not anymore. And then Joan Crawford actually tackles her to the ground, smashes through the table, and has her hands around Christina's throat like this, and nearly almost chokes her to death. He almost chokes the bitch out. So it takes the woman there, the reporter, and the housekeeper to yank her off the girl. She's like, she's choking up the storm. And Joan's like, I will do this. I will have perfection. I will be the best I can be in the public's eye and stuff. No. I'm sitting there watching the movie and like, she does realize that this reporter can hear her. She went from 0 to nuts in about 10 seconds. Less than that. More like 3 seconds. She like went from being nice to calm to going to lunatic in like 2 seconds. I'm like, you know, if I heard that commotion, I'd be like, it's my job to report this. Let me get good. Goodbye. So then she's like, okay, at the first sight of her being violent with her daughter, with her teenage daughter, no less, wanting to kill her and almost doing so, I'd be like, okay, she's unfit to be a mother. Take away from her boys, and that will ruin her public persona, put her in jail, and hopefully she will become some of the prison bitch, because that's what she deserves. But nope, they're still together, Christina and Joan Crawford, and talking back to her, she puts her in a Christian convent, and then she's like, you know, give her the worst punishment you can give her. Make sure she has no privileges. Make sure she has no visitors. Make sure her life is absolute hell. Making my life hell. So then the sister bluntly obeys her, even though there is no evidence for her being a bad pupil and stuff. So, then she's like, okay, can I get out now? So, on the release date, she's like, thank you, sister. I have sinned and now cleansed. Even though the audience knows that she didn't do anything more at all during her whole life. She never did one iota of a thing wrong. It was all Joan's fantasy that everything was skewed against her. Now, they have her, being clothed and stuff. And, I like the last part in the lower part with drinking the fish and stuff, but that she said, how many drinks has that been? 3 or 4. Shut up, man. I'm gonna take another drink. So she doesn't have an alcohol problem. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going by what the movie says. So anyway, she gets back to the place. They're renovating the house because young Crawford got a new man, a rich man, Mr. Meyer or something. Not Mr. Meyer, but some big wig in Coca-Cola. You know, she's a real gold digger tramp. So she's over there, helping, spending his money for him, buying a whole bunch of new see if they have it here. No, they don't have it here. They have being very flamboyant about putting a window here, doing this, doing that, with the ethic to this house. And spending all kind of money, all kind of resources and stuff. And she said, Christina said, like to rent an apartment somewhere, start my own acting career. She said, no, we don't have the money to help you out. You're renovating your own house. If you see this and you can't afford to give her some money for spending for rent and utilities and all this stuff, you little money coming whore. So then the husband sees this, and then she's like, after she leaves it at the house, the guy's like, okay, I'll give you some money, but this just between the two of us. Your mother doesn't know. So he gives them some cash, and she uses it appropriately. And the guy dies, he kicks off. Then the board members are like, you have to stop, but you're not part of us. And Jim Rivers says, so, this is the first time she actually curses in the movie. But damn it, I will make this company work and stuff. More of a monogamous whore that she just wants to be in the company for the money or the resources. So they said, okay, we'll take her on. I don't know anything about her biz aspect, but she eventually, Christina had like a ovarian cancer, so she decides to, I'm fit enough to take on the role as a 20-year-old person in TV land. So she ends up becoming the new fill-in for the woman Christina in her own TV show, which she overacts and she can't get the cards right. So Christina's like, oh God, it goes my career too. Because my mother's too old, too ugly, and she overacts too much. And she's a horrible person to boot. So it's like, oh no. Now you would think that they would show a picture of them two, in the hospital visiting the daughter and stuff. And it's like, no. You just did it for the money. and just there for the publicity of the TV show. So then Joan Rivers again. Joan Crawford died shortly after that, and she in the casket and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't it be great if all of a sudden she starts gets out of the coffin, out of the casket, and then beat the shit out of Christina for trying to upstage her again, or what she thinks is upstaging her again. When I eat bad boys. So then, it's like, she ends up, because I would fully expect that from this person to come up as a zombie and then beat the crap out of people. Now, for all the abuse that she put her kids through, especially for Christina, you would think that there'd be something in the will for her, or for them. Now, I'm not one of those type of people who said, what's in it for me? What is perfectly for me? What can I get out of that person after they die? I can't wait till they die and stuff. But no, it does get brought up, how much do they love me that they would give me something out of their own personal stuff to carry on by, to remember them by, to pay bills and whatnot. But nope, she did not leave 1 cent to them. And that's the big kicker. She said, because reasons not only to them. Even the brother said, what reasons? We were nice to her, we took care of her, we did everything for her. In fact, Christina even gave like a little speech on behalf of her mother, because mother was like sick and dying and bedridden, and you could have had all the opportunity in the world to say, my mother is a horrible person. She used to manipulate me, beat me, and do everything else to me that is, I'm sure, illegal nowadays. But she did all that stuff, but yeah, she didn't do it. She just kept saying, Mommy Dearest. I love you, Mommy Dearest. Even though we all know that Mommy Dearest was a monster, a psychopath. She was a nutcase. She did not deserve to be around children at all. She was a horrible human being and a horrible mother. And she is probably in hell right now, getting beaten by a million demons Chinese, among other things too. Anyway, the brother said to her, Mommy will always get the last word in, meaning that she loves her nothing and that she's getting retribution, knowing that she got the last word and gave her nothing to remember by any pleasant memories and stuff. Even with pictures and stuff, every time she doesn't like a person like the Laura guy, she removes the face from pictures. And the kid said, if Mommy doesn't like you, Mommy erases you. Or something like that. So anyway, they have her saying, no she won't. No she won't. No, she won't have the last word. So then I find out that Christina must write a book for it, describing all the horrible things that she did, that Joan did to her own daughter, and that she did all this stuff to look good for the people, but yet her legacy is that she was a little demon woman, a demon in women's clothing. So that definitely sold her public persona in front of people, much like they did in Coco, in which they had this big guy that was like somebody who was like this big entertainer, this very positive person and stuff. But then in the other world, they it found out that this guy Sean, the guy Miguel, saw his work and was parading as like this ultimate good entertainer, and meanwhile with nothing important. So then in the afterlife, when they found out about this, they demonized him, much like Joe Crawford. Anyway, as someone that took class in psychology, I gotta say that Joe Crawford is a very interesting case study in how women can be just as violent, psychotic, crazy, hysterical, and just plain batshit nuts as any man, as any horrible horror icon like Fred Krueger, Leatherface, Chucky, or the Leprechaun, or anybody else for that matter. It's not like a fun morbid way like in the Addams Family or etc. But this woman is genuinely nuts to put your own adopted daughter to all that shit and expect love and attention from everybody else. It's just wrong. I also like the way they portray her as being very hard on a little girl, expecting her to do the same thing that she did, working out, jogging, and all that stuff. Much in the same way as she did as a little girl, trying for perfection, and being psychotic to her when things were supposed to be happy for them. And those little kids that look like playing with mommy, playing mommy dress up and being like normal little girl, like being a little bit rebellious and stuff. And then her being psychotic toward people who couldn't defend themselves. But for people who could defend themselves, like the lawyer guy, she couldn't do anything about it. She couldn't say like, you're such and such a person, you're this, you're nothing to me, and all that stuff. Same with with proper persona. She was like, in the public she was a nice, sweet old lady and stuff, but in reality she was like a dark person with many shadows and demons to her name. So, Faye Dunaway did a fabulous job with this. Diane Scott-Wild, great job. Because she was beating out the emotion out of her. She looks a little bit like Kristen Dunst too, which is a good thing in my book. Mara Hoppo did a stellar job at being young Kristen Dunst. And everybody else, like secondary and tertiary characters. But this movie is it's really, really deep, and it shows that not all women are afraid to be mothers. We always see people out there like a reality show mom and all this stuff being really hard on their kids and beating the crap out of them and They're gonna be perfection doing stuff that they can't do and stuff because they're older and not as physically able to do it. But this woman takes us to a new level altogether, and it stains her legacy as being the ultimate good actress. And I love it because of that. I give this movie my double happy face. Plus, one of these. And I would like to thank you for watching this video based on the movie of Mommie, Dearest. Even my mother was like, watch out, this movie's wicked. When Mommie, Dearest from Monday of 2024, Mommie, Dearest, I would assume that it'd be like a loving type thing. Like, I love you, Mommie, Dearest. And I used to joke about that to my mother, Mommie, Dearest. That was before I saw the movie, even before I heard about the hanger part. Now it was like, oh my god, I made a big mistake by referring to my mother as that, because my mother genuinely loved me. And she genuinely loved people in general. So it'd be like calling that good person a demon. I'm sorry about that, Mom, but yeah, I didn't know any better. Joan Crawford was a monster. At least according to the movie. I don't know if she was living her life, but she was a monster in this. But yeah. I wouldn't consider this like a B movie, but it's very, very damn good. Faye Dunaway does one of the best jobs I could think of putting a real life nutcase like this. Anyway, in celebration of my mother, I decided to cut my hair and donate it to the Locks of Love charity for children with cancer. So, I will put the link for that in the description below. As to that, so we all know that cancer is a very horrible thing, and chemotherapy is often a very horrible treatment. So I decided to make the best for some lucky kid by donating my hair. I did that once, I did twice, I'm probably going to do it again at least once. And you should too, because they need the hair more than we do. Anyway, I'll put the description for that below, the link for that in the description below. If you like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos, you can always like, comment, share, and subscribe. Well, like my video and subscribe to my channel. If you have any more future projects and stuff for me for future videos, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707. And if you want, you can always get me on my my Twitter if you want. If you prefer the X, if you prefer at P Nelson Pro, and my number again was 631-707-3707. So also, I would like you to get me on my email account at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So remember, guys, actually, all the mothers out there for giving birth and whatnot, something I can't do for obvious reasons. And I would like to wish every mother out there a happy and safe Mama's Day. And be something with brothers and sisters. Also, another interesting story that when Joan Crawford helped Christina as a little kid, she resorted to more corporal punishment, like beatings, berating, emotional manipulation, and and other shows of negative attitude. But when she got older, it was more psychological manipulation, more sending the kid away to school and denying tuition and that kind of thing, or rent money. So there was that too, because she knew that although teens and adult Christians wouldn't take any shit from her mother, much like me. If anyone crosses my path, I won't be as passive unless somebody does something to me. If someone gets physical with me, I'll get physical back to them. So anyway, aloha, God, and having a very happy Mother's Day, and keep on trucking.